In a league that chews up and spits out even the most talented, what does it truly take to keep fighting for a second, a third, or even a fourth chance? We often celebrate the superstars, the first-round picks, the players who seem destined for greatness from the moment they step onto the field. But what about the grinders, the journeymen, the relentless warriors who face rejection after rejection, yet somehow, against all odds, refuse to let go of their NFL dream? Their stories are often the most compelling, the most human, and the most inspiring. And right now, one such story is unfolding in the Bay Area, as the San Francisco 49ers have just thrown a lifeline to a hard-nosed, resilient wide receiver who has seen the highest highs and the lowest lows, Marquez Callaway. This isn't merely a footnote in the daily churn of NFL transactions. This is a testament to an unyielding spirit, a player who has navigated the brutal, unforgiving currents of professional football, clinging to every opportunity with a tenacity that defies logic. Callaway's signing with the 49ers, following a workout that clearly impressed the notoriously meticulous San Francisco brass, is more than just a roster move. It's a powerful narrative about perseverance, about the sheer will to survive in a league where every snap could be your last, and every phone call could signal the end. Can a player who has bounced from team to team, enduring the sting of release multiple times, finally find a stable home and a path to resurgence with one of the league's perennial contenders? The answer lies not just in his talent, but in the fire that still burns within him. Let's rewind the tape and trace the winding, often treacherous, path that has led Marquez Callaway to this pivotal moment. His professional journey began in 2020, not with the fanfare of a draft pick, but as an undrafted free agent out of the University of Tennessee. For countless aspiring NFL players, this is where the dream ends, swallowed by the sheer volume of talent vying for limited spots. Yet Callaway, with his raw ability and undeniable grit, quickly carved out a niche with the New Orleans Saints. He wasn't just a camp body, he was a player determined to make his mark. His breakout season in 2021 was nothing short of remarkable, a dazzling display of potential that made the entire league take notice. That year, he hauled in 46 passes for 698 yards and 6 touchdowns, showcasing reliable hands, surprising athleticism, and a knack for making crucial plays in critical moments. He wasn't just a role player, he was a legitimate threat, a receiver who could stretch the field and move the chains. For a fleeting moment, it seemed like Callaway had cemented his place in the NFL, a feel-good story of an underdog making it big, proving that the path to success doesn't always begin with a high draft pick. He was a beacon of hope for every undrafted player toiling away, proving that hard work and opportunity could indeed lead to stardom. But the NFL, as we all know, is a fickle beast, and the climb to the top is often less challenging than staying there. After that promising 2021 campaign, Callaway's trajectory took an unfortunate familiar turn. The subsequent seasons saw him become a true journeyman, navigating the turbulent waters of professional football, a constant battle against the odds. He spent time with the Saints again, then the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Denver Broncos, and the Las Vegas Raiders. Each stop was a fresh start, a new opportunity to prove himself, to show that the 2021 season was not a fluke. But each stop also came with the looming threat of being cut, of having to pack up his life and move to the next city, the next tryout. He joined the Tampa Bay Buccaneers practice squad in the middle of October 2024, a temporary haven, a place to hone his craft and stay ready. But even that didn't last, as he was released on April 29th, failing to make it through their offseason program. With the Steelers, he spent time on their practice squad and in training camp, but never saw a single snap in a regular season game. He was cut mid-training camp in 2024, a brutal blow that could break the spirit of many. Yet he persevered, briefly rejoining the Saints in a desperate bid to make their roster, only to last a mere 10 days before being released yet again. Imagine the emotional toll, the constant packing and unpacking, the endless cycle of proving yourself, only to be told repeatedly that you're not quite enough. It's a grind that breaks many, but for Callaway, it seems to have forged an even stronger resolve, fueling his determination to defy the odds. So, the critical question arises. Why the San Francisco 49ers? Why now, after such a tumultuous period in his career? This isn't a team that makes frivolous moves or takes unnecessary risks. General Manager John Lynch and head coach Kyle Shanahan are renowned for their meticulous, analytical approach to roster building, their laser-like focus on finding players who fit their specific scheme, and, crucially, their demanding culture. The signing of Marquez Callaway, even after a workout, speaks volumes about what they see in him, about the belief that there's still something valuable to unlock. The 49ers' offensive system, under the brilliant, innovative mind of Kyle Shanahan, is designed to maximize the talents of its playmakers, often requiring a unique blend of skills. It's a scheme that values precise route running, strong hands, and a willingness to block relentlessly in the run game, all attributes that Callaway has demonstrated throughout his career. While the 49ers boast elite game-changing talents like Deebo Samuel and Brandon Ayuk, and a dynamic, arguably best-in-the-league tight end in George Kittle, depth at wide receiver is always crucial, especially in the long, grueling, and often injury-riddled NFL season. Injuries are not just a possibility, they are an inevitability, and having reliable, experienced players who can step in and execute the system seamlessly is paramount to sustain success. This signing represents a classic low-risk, potentially high-reward scenario for the 49ers. They aren't committing significant financial resources or precious draft capital. What they are acquiring is a veteran presence, a player who has excelled in the league before and understands the rigorous demands of professional football. Callaway's hard-nosed reputation suggests a player who isn't afraid of contact, who will block downfield with enthusiasm, and who will do the dirty work that often goes unnoticed by casual fans, but is absolutely vital to Shanahan's run-heavy, play-action-driven offense. He's not being brought in to be a star, a primary target, but to compete fiercely for a depth role, potentially as a fourth or fifth receiver, and to contribute significantly on special teams, an area where many fringe players earn their keep and carve out long careers. This is a strategic chess move by the 49ers, adding competition, experience, and a proven, albeit recently inconsistent, talent to their wide receiver room without breaking the bank. It's the kind of smart, understated move that often pays surprising dividends for championship contenders. But let's be realistic. What does Marquez Callaway truly bring to the table in 2025, and what are the lingering questions that he must answer? His 2021 season clearly demonstrated his ceiling. A receiver capable of stretching the field with his speed, making contested catches in traffic, and finding the end zone with a nose for the goal line. He possesses good size for the position, reliable hands, and the aforementioned physical style of play that endears him to coaches. However, the most pressing, unanswered question remains: why the dramatic drop-off in production and the constant movement between teams since that breakout year? Was it injuries that quietly hampered him, a struggle to adapt to new offensive systems, or simply the natural, brutal ebb and flow of a highly competitive league where new talent constantly emerges? These are the critical questions the 49ers coaching staff will be trying to answer during the intensity of training camp. They will be meticulously evaluating whether he can regain that 2021 form, or at least a consistent level of play that makes him a valuable, reliable depth piece. His ability to quickly grasp Shanahan's complex and intricate playbook and build immediate chemistry with quarterback Brock Purdy will be paramount to his success. For Callaway, this is more than just a job. It's a chance at redemption, a shot at proving that his 2021 season was not a fluke, but a true indication of his capabilities. He'll be competing against a mix of young, hungry players eager to make their mark, and other veterans vying for those precious few roster spots. Every practice rep, every catch, every block in the run game will be scrutinized with an almost microscopic intensity. His experience, however, gives him a significant edge. He knows what it takes to perform under pressure, he understands the relentless demands of an NFL season, and he's clearly driven by a fierce, unyielding desire to stick around and contribute. This isn't about the glitz and glamour of being a top draft pick. It's about the grit, the daily grind, the quiet determination that defines so many players on the fringes of NFL rosters fighting for their careers. The immediate impact of this signing on the 49ers roster might not be immediately apparent to the casual observer, but it's strategically significant. It adds another layer of intense competition to the wide receiver room, pushing everyone to perform at their absolute best. It provides a veteran option who can step in if injuries inevitably strike, offering more reliability and experience than an unproven rookie. And it reinforces the 49ers' well-established philosophy of constantly churning the bottom of the roster, always looking for undervalued talent that can contribute in meaningful ways. In a league where depth is often the crucial difference between a deep playoff run and an early exit, every single piece matters, every single contribution counts. This isn't a splashy, headline-grabbing move that will dominate sports talk shows, but it's the kind of shrewd, calculated decision that championship-caliber teams consistently make to fortify their roster and prepare for the long haul. As we stand at this fascinating juncture, the story of Marquez Callaway serves as a powerful, poignant reminder of the relentless pursuit of a dream against staggering odds. He has faced adversity, rejection, and the constant uncertainty that comes with being on the fringes of the NFL. Yet he continues to fight, to work, and to earn every single opportunity that comes his way. For the San Francisco 49ers, this signing is a low-cost investment in a player with a proven track record, albeit one that has been inconsistent in recent years. It's a testament to their belief in their ability to unlock potential and maximize talent within their highly effective system. The coming weeks of training camp will be crucial for Callaway. Can he recapture the magic of 2021? Can he prove that he truly belongs on an NFL roster, not just a practice squad? The answers will unfold on the practice field under the watchful eyes of coaches and scouts. But one thing is certain. Marquez Callaway is getting another shot, and for a player who has endured so much, who has fought through so many setbacks, that in itself is a profound victory. This is a story of resilience, a testament to the fact that in the NFL, just like in life, sometimes all you need is one more chance to prove yourself. So, what are your thoughts on Marquez Callaway's incredible journey and this latest, potentially career-defining opportunity with the San Francisco 49ers? Do you believe he can find stability and contribute significantly to their Super Bowl aspirations? Or is this just another temporary stop on his long and winding road? Drop your predictions, your insights, and any other perspectives you have in the comments below, and let's get this conversation started. And if this breakdown of the relentless pursuit of an NFL dream resonated with you, and you found this analysis insightful, do me a huge favor. Smash that like button to let me know you want more in-depth stories and insider perspectives from around the league. Your support keeps us bringing you the most dynamic analysis in the game.